Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm going to be doing another slime test, and last time I did one with shampoo, but this time I'm going to test out some detergent as well as a detergent conditioner and also fabric softener. Just wanted to make sure how each one works and if you can actually make slime. So today I'm going to test out all four of them, and one of them I'm actually going to combine it and see which one works better. So to start off, you will need Elmer's clear glue or just any types of clear school glue would be fine. And then I have a plate like this just to mix it up. I'm going to pour about this much into my center plate. Again, you don't need a whole lot, so don't feel like you need to pour a lot of glue. This is just for demonstration. And the first thing I'm using is Tide. I know I've done Tide before on my channel already when I did the Tide and also shampoo test on my channel. So I'm actually doing this again, but I know this does work, but I will compare it with the other ones and see which one is better. Now, at first when I start mixing this, as you can see, it's kind of getting into pieces or clumps, as what you would call it, more looking like jello at this point. But if you want it to be less sticky, you just add a little bit more detergent. I find that to be better, if you want it to kind of be able to be stretchable or whatever, and just keep mixing it. So far it looks pretty good. I added a little bit glitter, and as you can see, it's starting to come together, and I feel like this is a pretty good piece of slime. It's definitely stretchable, and it also has a really pretty look. For this next one, I'm just going to add right around the same amount of glue, and I'm going to take a Gain this time. Again, this is all stuff that I got from Dollar Tree, which only cost me $1, and I add a little bit of this into my mixture. At first glance, I feel like this one works better than Tide just because as soon as you pour it in, it's already slime enough. And the Tide one, I felt like you needed a little bit more Tide, but for this, I feel like it's pretty much ready to go at this point. And I also like the color, so I went ahead and mixed it with a little bit of purple, and I think that also gives it like really cool glittery look. And then you just mix it together, and I know some of you guys might be wondering how come I don't put the glitter in before I mix it. I feel like when you put the glitter in before, the glitter dissolves, or like it just doesn't like show up as much, so I added in at the end so you can really see it. As you can see, I didn't really use that much glue for this project. You just need one Elmer's glue in order to test all four different products. And yeah, I'm just doing this so I could test it out. But if you were to make slime on your own, you can use as much glue or as little glue as you want to. And this one is a fabric softener. At first, I just realized that maybe I'm just gonna test it anyway, because I swear I seen a video somewhere on YouTube somebody were using fabric softener, but I could be wrong. So I went ahead and did it just to see if it will work. And to my surprise, well, not really a surprise, I knew it wasn't gonna work because when I pour it out, it feels more like a conditioner. It's not soapy enough. It's more like, I don't know, it reminds me of baby shampoo conditioner, and I knew it wasn't gonna work. So yeah, no matter how many times I stir it, it still came out really watery, and it's just not good to make slime. For this next one, I'm also going to use another thing. It's called a fabric conditioner, which could be the same thing as a fabric softener. And this one is also from the Dollar Tree. Again, everything was for $1, so it's really cheap to make if you were to use this. And I went ahead and poured about a cup of this and just kind of pour this in. By the way, I know I haven't mentioned this. I should have mentioned this earlier, but whatever color the detergent is going to be the color of your slime. So if you don't want a kind of yellow sunny color slime, then you don't want to use this particular fabric softener or conditioner. And I just feel like this is like the same thing as the fabric softener, the Downy that we used earlier. It's not really coming together. It's very soupy and just, I don't know, it's just not good. And I really try to mix it forcefully. I really try my best test because I don't want you guys to think that, oh, I need to mix it or I need to do this. So I did all that and it just still didn't work. I don't even think this would work even if you were to put it in the freezer. But then again, I didn't test any of this in the freezer to see, because I realized this is probably not something I would use in order to make slime. But I did figure out that what I could do instead is maybe use Gain, the actual detergent, and pour some of that in to see if I were to mix the two texture together, what it would be like. And I just went ahead and did that. I poured about like a cup of that inside and I mixed it immediately, because sometimes I know people like to mix different ingredients together to make slime. So I said, well, why not? Let's do it. And immediately, as soon as I pour it in, it's already slime. As you can see, there's not really much I needed to do, which is pretty cool because that Gain stuff is really strong, like I said before. Probably one of the best one that I have tested so far out of the 4, because as soon as you pour it in, it's like instant slime. So I feel like this is a really good slime texture. It's actually kind of soft. It's a little bit different from just using Gain alone. Using Gain alone is more like a clear, kind of like a, I can't really explain it, but it's just a different texture. When you mix a fabric softener, it makes it really soft and cuddly feeling. So yeah, and you also might be wondering, why would I even mix the two together? Well, sometimes they don't have exactly the color that you're looking for, so maybe they have it in a fabric softener color and you could just mix the two together and you could still make slime. Or you could just try to add some color paint or anything like that to change the color. But understand, whatever color the base color the actual detergent is going to be pretty much your main color, unless you want to mix in different color paints. Okay, so here are my final thoughts. You could definitely use Tide and Gain to make slime, but I feel like you might want to use Gain more just because it makes better slime and also it's much cheaper than Tide. You cannot use Downy or any other fabric softener or conditioner alone, but you can definitely use it with other detergent and mix them together to make more soft and more colorful slime. And hopefully you guys enjoy this video. I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!